ओके नमस्कार यहाँहरु सबैलाई केसी वेब टेक नेपालको च्यानलबाट नेटवर्क एन्ड टेलिकम्युनिकेसन भन्ने टपिकमा we are going to discuss today. The introduction, let us see what is network. Networking means the group of computers connected to each other through the communication media for the purpose of sharing the resources. The shared resources might be data files, applications, hardware resources, etc. Here, the setup two or more than two computers which are interconnected to each other for the sharing purpose, for the purpose of sharing the resources. Here, resources means maybe what information, data, software, or maybe some application softwares or any type of softwares, applications, and maybe the hardware resources that are like hard disks, printers, the peripheral devices, or modem, etc. If there is sharing facility between among of the two or more than two components, that becomes a network. Okay. A computer which is not in the connection between at least between two computers, that computer is called a isolated computer, not in the network. So here, let us make more clear about computer network through these advantages. The copies of software can be copied with the other computers easily. Copies of software, data, information, and files can be copied with each other. And peripheral devices like printers, hard disks can be easily accessed by the computer in the network, so that the total installation cost as well as the operational cost will be minimized. Okay, the cheaper and reliable communication made through the network. It is what today's burning issue. Let's see some disadvantages. Lacking parts of the network. There is high chances of virus transmission in the computers, viral infection between the computers within the network. Since there is shareability, sharing through the files, email, documents, among by attaching into that file, viruses can be easily transmitted, as if like two or more than two computers are connected through the pipe. Okay, so there is a high chance of loss of data information if proper authentication is not maintained. Okay, that's very serious. If there is proper security is not maintained of the privacy or the private information or personal information, so there may be the high chance of what loss of data and information, and others may use it. So we should be careful on this very much. Let's see what are the components of computer network. Components means here parts or the required objects. So components of computer network between computers, some components are compulsorily needed. Some basic components are like computer. Here computer means what? Maybe laptop or your PC or maybe your smartphones. Okay, so and so. So computers. And transmission media also required for to have a connection, to have a communication between two or more than two computer devices. There must be the transmission media. In absence of transmission media, the data transmission shareability is not possible. If you have to connect two or more than two computers in a remote distance, in a longer distance, then we use unguided transmission media or wireless transmission media. And if two or more than two computers terminals are connected in a single room, mostly there is what wired fiber optic cable like connections is preferred. That will be more reliable, faster, and efficient. And network software also required to have a supportive connection between computers in the connection in between computer. So software should be support there, like network operating system NOS required. Novel network is the best example of what? Network software. As like protocols. Protocols are the significant component of the computer network. So protocol supports to have a connection between two computers or more than computers, how to transfer data, where to transfer data, and what to transfer. The questions of these three answer Answers of these three questions are supported by answered by protocols. We'll discuss what is protocol in next topic. And types of network. Let's see the types of network. Computer network can be classified into different types of and types depending upon its size, geographical area distribution, as well as the structure of the computer network. The different types of computer network are basically you are given here: local area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area network 1. LAN, MAN, and WAN. Okay, let's see what is LAN. Local area network. As its name suggests, a local area network, LAN, is a network that is confined to a relatively small area. It is generally limited to a geographical area such as lab, school, or a building. Its main communication media are cables and generally owned by one organization. Data transmission rate is in comparison to WAN and MAN is very fast because distance is length as well as the cable connection is mostly preferred. So features of LAN, it is owned by a single organization like your school, your college, any organization, or any a bank, inside a building, or many rooms in a single building, or many buildings in a local area. So normally this local area network is practiced. Metropolitan area network, MAN. A metropolitan area network, MAN, covers larger geographical areas such as cities or school districts by interconnecting smaller networks within a large geographical area. Information is easily disseminated throughout the network. Remember one thing, inside MAN, so many LANs may come. In a MAN, if let's take one example, a bank in a city has several branches, and a particular branch has its own LAN network inside office, and all the branches and head office are corporate building, corporate offices connected each other through the MAN. So features of MAN, which can include one or more LANs as well as telecommunications equipment such as microwave and satellite relay stations. It is much smaller than a wide area network, but generally operates in high speed in comparison to one wide area network. Let's see what is wide area network. As its name suggests, wide area network that covers the whole world throughout the world. I mean, country to country, province to province, city to city, in a wide range. Internet is the best example of what wide area network. Look at here, radio station, radio frequency, microwave, radio wave, satellite systems are used for the transmission of data. Mostly physical connection is very difficult to have a connection between different terminals in a WAN. WAN is owned by many multiple organizations. It covers a large geographical area. Let's see what is network topology. The configuration or the pattern or the grid or the layout of the computer network formed by a connection between devices on a LAN. And I focus here in LAN. Topology most occurs in the LAN. How, in what pattern, in what structures computers are connected in a single room, that is what topology. So between two or more than LANs. What are the types of LANs? Types of LAN topologies are bus topology, ring topology, and star topology. Okay. Furthermore, I'll discuss in next video, next class, the types of network topology will be discussed there in next class. Okay.